For over 20 years, I've dedicated my life to bringing you the very best business building strategies to keep you thriving. Get ready to experience the success you've been searching for. Welcome to the Tom Ferry Show. Hey, welcome to the Tom Ferry Show, episode 29. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever seen the television show, The Prophet? That guy Marcus has got it going on. People, product, profits, process. Totally screwed up that order, but you get it. What it reminds me of when I do get the chance to watch that, as a matter of fact, I was flying from New York to LA and it was on JetBlue Mint. Love JetBlue and love it. I'm sitting there watching this and it's the same exact thing that I see every day in real estate agents' businesses, just like you see it in the meat packing business or in the drum creation business. We get all fired up and we start to grow and we start to take action. It's grow, and then we stop paying attention. And guess what? It's gone. You and I both know with so many things happening in your business, whatever you put your energy on, your focus on, that's where your energy flows, right? I think the exact quote is, wherever you put your focus, your energy follows. Well, guess what happens? I put my energy on, I gotta get this project done. Or I put my energy on, I gotta make these phone calls. And then the second you take your energy off it, what happens? It's gone. And you know it because it's systematic in the real estate business. We watch people go like this. I have no money, I'm rich, I'm poor, I'm rich, I'm poor, I'm rich, I'm poor. And my question for you is, would you like a structure to eliminate that and create rich, richer, 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 richer? I think the answer is yes. That's why you watch the Tom Ferry Show. So how do we eliminate the grow, gone syndrome? Let's talk about it. I'm referring to it as the Ultimate Wednesday Grow Session. The Ultimate Wednesday Grow Session. Now I know a lot of my coaching clients will be watching this and saying, Wednesday, I do it on Mondays. I know you can do it on Mondays. And certainly anyone that's watching it, you can do it on Mondays. Just consider the following though. I'm asking you to carve out an hour to work on your business, not the working in my business, but where I stop and I reflect and I look at a certain set of criteria inside my business to know exactly what's going on. Remember, wherever I put my energy and concentration, my focus, that's what gets better, that's what improves. And when I take my eye off the ball, grow, gone, that's what we want to avoid. So I said, maybe do it in the middle of the week, right? Think about it just like on a Wednesday. Tomorrow, after watching this show, middle of the week, giving you plenty of time to not react, but to plan and take the right action to be ready for the next weekend. And I like the kind of Wednesday to Wednesday cycle. So for some of my coaching clients, maybe just try it for a couple of weeks and give me some feedback. Now the question is, what do I want you working on your business inside that hour? Let me give you the agenda. Here's number one. We're going to do some updates on the business. So we're going to look at what are our active listings, but we're not just going to go, oh, okay, I've got 1234 Banana Street and 2257 Smith Road. Instead, I'm going to ask myself, how many showings have I had? What's my eyeball traffic online? I'm going to analyze what's going on. How can I make that property more saleable? So I'm not just going to acknowledge them. I'm actually going to spend some time thinking like, how do I reverse engineer a sale here? Like the last time I sold a property like this, what happened right before? What happened before? What happened before? What happened before? What happened before? And is there a lesson, something I can do better, different? Remember, grow, not grow, gone. We got to put our focus on it. Then I'm going to ask myself, pending updates, where are we at with our escrows? So if I've got an assistant or a transaction coordinator, maybe I'm reading a report, maybe I'm just doing a little gut check. How's my service? Am I in communication with the people I have under contract? So that's the first thing, right? Now I know you say, Tom, I do this every day. I'm thinking about it every day. I know, but this is the time where I'm going to stop and work on my business. How can I improve my service? How can I get this listing sold? What do I need to do or get information into the hands of the seller so they price the home correctly? Because we all know if you're not getting 3, 4, 5 showings in a week or you had it and you got no offers, it's overpriced. So how am I going to better educate my customer on what they need to do right and what they need to do next? So I'm going to spend some time there. Then, number 2, I'm going to look at my lead generation. So I'm going to look at my pipeline, right? I'm going to say, how many leads do I have? How many buyers am I working with? How many potential sellers do I have? And if the answer is, kind of bleak and I'm not real happy, I'm going to go right to my marketing plan. Where am I with my marketing plan? In October, November of last year, when you wrote your marketing plan for the year, here's the 4 core lead generation systems I'm going to focus on. I'm going to do an email every month. I'm going to do a newsletter every month. Whatever. I'm going to make phone calls, all the things you're going to do. You're going to update yourself. Where are you at? Remember, you're working on your business. You're not going to stop and freak out and start working on it and make a phone call. You're going to work on your business and start looking at what are the promises you need to make between now and next Wednesday to get your business growing. Then number 3, of course, you're going to get your do, doing, and done board. I'm making a big assumption. Remember episode 28? I'm making a big assumption that you've got the do, doing, and done board up on your wall, so you've got a capture device for all the things you want to do in your business. But right now we're focusing on what are the projects I'm doing. So I'm improving my listing presentation, or I'm doing some SEO on my website, or whatever. I'm looking at 5 new postcards that I'm going to start using perhaps in my direct mail. Whatever it may be, what are the projects you're working on? And you have to be honest with yourself. Are they getting stale? Have I lost my motivation on these? Is it time to put them back over on the do and maybe mix it up and take some of the do and get them into the doing? And then what have you done? And are you celebrating? Notice a little note there, time to celebrate. Like, woohoo, we did it, man. We said we're going to get all of our customers inside Top Producer or our database, and we did it. Or we said we want to get 100% accurate emails. It took us 60 days, but we completed the project. It's done, right? You want to celebrate that. Then, number 4, I want to review my schedule. Now, this is super important. I believe, remember you've heard me say before, if it's not in your schedule, it doesn't exist. So what I want to do is I want to look into the future, a day, a week, a month in advance, and say, okay, now what's coming up? What's going on? What do I need to prepare for? What do I need to plan for? But then I also want to look backwards and say, did I waste some time? Did I screw up a little bit too much? Like, what happened in the last week or 30 days? I'm a huge believer. Everything in your life should be inside your schedule. Your personal life, your doctor's appointments, your fun, date night, listing appointments, all the above, because that's how you get a fulfilled life, right? There's no work and life. It's like this blended perfect experience. So it's all got to be inside your schedule so I can reflect back on the last 30 days and plan accordingly looking forward. And if I'm missing and there's some holes, like I don't have my hour power planned, you know what? I'm really committed, Tom. I'm going to do it. So I'm putting it in my calendar every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday at 9 o'clock in the morning for 90 minutes. That's what I'm doing, right? Then number 5, what are my people updates? Now, if you have a big team, so you're going to go, how's Taz doing? How's Eddie doing? What's going on, right? You're going to get into those dialogues, or you might just say, hey, am I in communication with my lender? The lender is pretty important today in the transaction with now the new, TILA RESPA laws coming up. Am I up to speed there? Do I need to have a conversation with my lender? How's my title rep? How's my escrow officer? How's my attorney? How's my broker? Sometimes, especially as a solo, entrepreneur, we get so fixated like we are the center of the universe and they are here to serve you. Well, let me flip it around on you. The real game in life is helping everybody else get what they want. So if I just stop there for a minute and I work on my business, the relationships of my business, what can I do special or unique for my title rep this week? I know she's always coming to my office or he's always coming in and he's trying to do something for me. Why don't I reverse it? Why don't I make a difference? Why don't I have some random acts of kindness for the receptionist, the marketing coordinator of the office? Do some little things. And guess what? When the people's rolling, everything's rolling in your business. And then lastly, you finish with, what are the promises I want to make between now and next Wednesday? Now, here's what I know. When you focus on these things, and I just love this, the show, The Profit, Marcus would tell you you're focusing on the processes of your business and the people. And when you do, only good things happen. So here's what I'd like you to stop. Matter of fact, you should probably watch this 4 or 5 times. That's really the truth. You should watch it 4 or 5 times and really let the message ingrain in you and have it go from this sort of intellectual idea of, oh, I know I should do that. But do you know some people, and I know a few that they always say they know, but they don't do anything? Do you guys know some people like that? Oh, Tom, intellectually I know exactly what you're talking about. Totally makes sense. Great. Show me in your schedule where you have an hour to work on your business. Oh, you don't have one. So if you don't have it in your schedule, you don't know it. You don't really get it. And maybe you love the emotional roller coaster. Maybe you love being rich and poor because it creates such dramatic, exciting contrast in your life. I have no money. This is exciting. I have lots of money. This is exciting. I have no money again. Look, if you're into that, that's cool. I'm not a fan. I like slow, steady, consistent, the tortoise, beating the hare kind of growth. Grow, grow, gone, or grow, grow, grow. That's the goal. So what are you going to do? Who are you going to share this with? And maybe give me some feedback right here on YouTube or Instagram or however you want to do it. But let me know, what are you thinking here? I know this wasn't like one of those wow shows. It was really about, hey, let's get our process right. Let's start working on our business, because the income opportunity for you right now has never been as good as it is today. And it's time for you to get your processes right. Thanks so much for watching. Remember always, your strategy matters, and now more than ever, your passion rules. Thanks for watching. If you love what you're seeing here, then click the button below to join our online community absolutely free. Thanks so much.